Well, I think, a couple things. I think our team was pretty resilient. I thought, the defense did a nice job getting the ball back for us, forcing some fumbles. I thought the offense at times just kept grinding away, and there were some really good things and some things we got to obviously correct. But overall, I thought the way we responded to those, to the adversity, I thought the guys did a nice job.
You had Mekhi Shaw back in
Yeah.
the fold today, and he obviously had a career high receiving yards. What does it mean to have him back in the offense?
Well, he's a big part of our team, period. Catching punts for us. I think he returned the first one for 14 yards, did a nice job. He's, we missed him the first 4 weeks. I can tell you, I think the last 3 weeks. We're glad he's back. Happy with how he contributes and what he does.
There was obviously an emphasis on the run game, and that emphasis on the run game, did you feel like that opened up the passing late, especially those ideas?
Well, I think there's no doubt. I think it helps. I mean, when you can run the football, just as if you could throw the ball really well, which I think Hawaii does as good as anybody. You open up. When you can throw it like that, you open up the run game. When you run the ball and you make strides in the run game, then good things can happen in the passing game.
Lucky Sutton, his first carry of the season was from the 1 yard line today.
Yeah.
Got a touchdown, got another one later. Was that something in the bye week you guys, the coaching staff, saw to get him more back into the fold?
Yeah, we did. We did with Lucky, and we did also with Sheldon. Both those guys we think are talented. Can really get off run the ball well. Sheldon's got to make a little better decision down there with the one kickoff, but you could tell. Now, he got hit pretty hard twice on the last kickoff, but he really, you could tell the speed that he has and the quickness he has.
Despite the defense kind of struggling statistically all season, Zyrus has been kind of a standout.
Yeah.
He had 2 forced fumbles. I think he has all 4 forced fumbles for the whole defense this year. What can you say about what he's done all year?
Well, he's a football player, and he's a guy that takes coaching well, takes hard coaching well, and has a lot of pride. And I think, the way he plays and the way he goes after it, I'm really excited about, his growth.
Could you tell us about what you're wearing right now?
I can tell you I was given these after the football game, so I can't even tell you exactly who. I think Olama's parents gave me one, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Was he at the game?
I don't think so. He's with the Dolphins.
Dolphins, so he's
Yeah.
probably.
Deshaun McEwen, he obviously had the big pick 6.
Yeah.
Is there he was able to walk off the field, obviously Leia was a little long
Yeah,
pause.
I think I'll hold off. He's fine, but hold off until, we get a little bit more. I think it's more of a concussion than anything.
I didn't want to ask about his performance on the field without asking for his health first, but what could you say about just his performance on the field, starting and then obviously coming up with probably the biggest play?
Yeah, well, he had one real big play, obviously, the pick 6. He had 2 other plays that I thought really showed his speed and his football savvy. And I think he's a guy, that we've been waiting for him to kind of help us a little bit more. And he's started now for us, so I like what he can do, and hopefully he'll be with us next week.
Gut reaction here on a baseball field. You said that you did a self-scout as the staff, and then how would you say, from what you saw out there, that the kids responded to what you guys tried to?
Well, I think that's the biggest thing, is how they responded. You look at how they coached or how they practiced last week. I was really, really happy with that part of it. And so I think, obviously, we have 6 games that are guaranteed, and you can't win 6 unless you win the first one. So, we've got goals out there.